a full playthrough of Persona 5. I've been looking forward to doing this for a while now, but I haven't gotten around to it until now. Persona 5, one of my favorite games from this year, probably my game of the year 2017. It's not my favorite out of the whole Persona 3, 4, 5 trilogy, I guess you could call it, but it's definitely an amazing game. And we're going to be playing through it. As soon as we can skip this intro. I do have a New Game Plus account. Or, not an account. I do have a New Game Plus save file, but we're going to be doing just a from scratch playthrough.
Similarities between characters or events to persons living or dead.
Of course, you got the Shipment Gaming Tensei, this isn't real.
Those who have agreed to the
little intro.
The privilege of partaking in this game.
Of course, I agree. Something kind of funny, if you don't agree, he boots you. The character that's talking boots you back to the start menu.
As it should be. It's filled with distortion, and those who oppose fate and desire change. From time to time, they were referred to as tricksters. You are the trickster. Now is the time to rise against the abyss of distortion.
And there we go. That's our little setup there. One thing I do have to say, I don't think the animated cutscenes look amazing. Like, they look serviceable, but there's a little too much CGI. Reminds me of the Berserk anime, which, if you haven't seen it, was the most recent season of the anime is not quite up to snuff. So we start off in our casino. And one thing I like about this game is that it sort of throws you right into the action. Persona 4 sort of took a while to get going. I love Persona 4, but it does have I will admit, it has a slow beginning. And there's our hero.
He's here. Moving immediately.
That's mysterious men in black trying to follow him.
Good. Now get running.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away.
And here we go, and right off the bat, the gameplay is much more fluid, and honestly a lot faster than the other games. Like I said, I love Persona 3 and 4, but their dungeon crawling is very simple when you go back and play it. And it's not just, and the dungeon crawling just isn't super engaging in the other games.
Take him down, Joker.
Got some. Ooh, they weren't actually men in black; they were shadows. What a surprise! The battle system is mainly the same, but I just love the how the battle system looks. Brave Blade. Another thing I like is that you're sort of not introduced to the main characters right away, but you sort of get a glimpse of them to be introduced later.
Joker, behind you. Go through that door.
Yeah, just the entire presentation of this game is probably one of my favorite. Like, this game is just fun to look at. There's always something interesting to look at, even in just the menus. Now we're trying to escape.
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What?
Right. This is another aspect. There's a lot more, there's a little bit of stealth aspect to it, which I really enjoy. I think it fits the theme of the game very well.
All right.
Now's a chance. Run for the stairs. There we go. All right. And here we are. Yeah, of course, Twitch now won't let me show some of the cutscenes. So I just skipped that little section there. Of course not. What do you mean? And then right away, the whole tone of this game is much darker than Persona 4, as you can see. Yeah, I love the sort of just chill, calm like tone, mood of Persona 4, but it was just kind of odd when you're trying to catch this murderer and you're off just hanging out with Teddy and Yosuke and all the other guys. And we're just going to play it on normal for now. I may have to lower the difficulty later because this game gets very difficult later on, especially if you're underleveled. So we're just going to play on normal. Yeah, all that happened in the cutscene I skipped was Joker is trying to escape the casino and he gets caught, and here we are. Didn't miss a whole lot. Edgy. I was wondering what would happen if Joker didn't sign the confession. Like, obviously he's gonna sign it because he doesn't want to have his ass beat. But what should we name our character? I'm gonna go with what I usually do. I'm a huge Death Note fan, so we're gonna name him Light. Yagami. There we go. Of course, we're gonna get the whole story later on. I really enjoy this aspect of how, like, you sort of start in the action and you get the whole story later on as the game goes along. And immediately you can see the themes of sort of corruption in the authority figures, which is obviously going to be the main theme of the game. But it's interesting how it comes out this early on. I like how they say how they won't be able to talk long, but if the sort of rest of the game is to be believed, Joker just sort of spends hours just meticulously detailing his days, and I just find that kind of funny. Because you think there only be, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I think that's a bit of an understatement. Of course, they're using sort of interesting wording. Of course you couldn't. To sort of prevent, sort of not let you into what actually happened, but sort of pique your interest. There's the classic blue butterfly, sort of a mainstay, like sort of the symbol of the Persona series. Yeah, really setting the tone here. Yes, I would love to save my current progress. Yeah, we're gonna just do a new save file here. And here we go. Back in the past, where the whole thing began. Of course, there we see how our protagonist sort of got into this mess in the first place. Here we are in the city. Ooh, and a mysterious program appears on our protagonist's phone. What's going on? Yo, what's up? Ooh, we get a little vision of the future there. And he just deletes it. One thing I've always wondered is how did the protagonist get the program in the first place? Like how did it get on his phone? I always thought that was something that they should have explained, but they never did. And here we go. Gameplay begins, and just sort of dropped off. What's up? How are you doing? Sojiro Sakura will be taking care of me. His house should be in the back streets. Talking to people. Yeah. I want to ask for directions. Take a right after the apartment and the stairs. Yeah, and one thing I really like about this game is like just sort of chill vibe of it. No one's home. He's usually at his cafe around time. Convenient that there was the mailman right there. Coffee and curry LeBlanc. So right away, you notice that like weird things have been happening in the city. And those won't get explained until very later on. See, the manager here is maybe a little too chill. Is Sakura-san here? I just find it's kind of odd that, like, we're three like, I know, like, I am related to Sojiro by like 3 associations, and it's like, how did I end up here? We can see our home is sort of a wreck. It's cluttered. And I just love that. Like, it's like you agreed to take care of this kid and didn't even bother to like give him a real place to live, and you're like, don't fuck it up or you're dead. The Overwatch voice line? I'm not sure about that. A whole year. Yep. So right away we're getting set up and we're gonna go to school tomorrow. I should check out what's in here. Now we're gonna clean up in here a little bit. Messy table, covered in dust. Yeah, sorry about the cough, just coming off the flu. That's a lot of fun. Dude, you didn't even unpack. Why are you putting the box away? Got it cleaned up a little bit, but... What the heck? I heard you making all sorts of noise up here, but I didn't think you were cleaning. Actually, the place doesn't look too bad. It's only natural you want to keep your room tidy. Yeah, because you didn't take care of it all at all. You don't have anything better to be doing, right? Asshole. I'm gonna close up shop and get out of here myself. Alright. Sleeping bed will move you forward one day. Time is limited. And here we get the sort of time management aspect that's been in the game since Persona 3. Criminal record. Yep. Sort of looking back on the day we got sort of in trouble. I can hear a man and a woman arguing in the distance, just up ahead. Ooh, what's going on here? So we rush in to sort of save her. So it's immediately clear that this guy sort of has some influence, which we'll see a lot of that later on. And now we're here. Phone's ringing. And the app is back. Now we fall asleep. Oh, where are we? We wake up in a mysterious room. Mysterious prison. Here we have the two mysterious wardens. I always wonder what those letters on their hats meant. Ooh, it's Igor. With a new voice. Right. I hope so. I don't want to be in prison. Important matters. See you later. I'd rather avoid ruin. Velvet Room is a place we're going to be coming to a lot over the course of the game. Of course, in Persona 3 and 4, it was an elevator and then a limousine. Sort of represents the type of journey that the story is going to take. I had a strange dream. You don't say. What does it mean? Here comes Sojiro to come take us to school. Here's Shujin Academy. Yeah, and right off the bat, everyone's sort of a dickhead to you. It's like, calm the hell down. Like, I stopped a dude from harassing a woman, and for some reason I'm treated like a murderer or something. It's clear that no one's really happy to take me in. Which once again, I didn't do a whole lot, but everyone treats me like I'm some delinquent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I'll scrape by. I didn't do much, once again. A little bit of foreshadowing there. It seems fun. Sort of looking to... Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Just happened to agree to it. Oh, also he got paid. So that's why. Hmm? Everyone's looking out for themselves in this game. More foreshadowing for later. That's what I like about this game. A lot of it is set up early on. Got a train going out of control. So another accident. Right after the other one. Got some more investigators who we're gonna learn to know over the course of the game. Here we go. Got our little save system here. I like how they actually have like an explanation for how the saving works, because in the old games you sort of just saved at the blue butterfly. Right. Yep. Alright. I'm gonna save here. And then I think that's a good point to stop. Thanks everyone for coming out and watching. Hopefully we'll continue this later. And I will see you guys later.